32% of all the videos on my channel are about movies. That's 26 videos being spent on talk of Marvel and DC. Yet out of all 69 videos, I never got to talk about a movie franchise that I have held very near and dear to my heart over the years, and that's the Harry Potter series. But not every movie is perfect. Nothing I can't fix though. Let's get into it. The Harry Potter series, a movie series based off 7 incredible books, a series that I started reading when I was 9, each book building off the next one. And unlike Percy Jackson, the movies actually did the series justice. The third movie was a perfect adaptation, and the fifth movie was a movie people liked even better than the book. But they can't all be great. There's two movies in particular that I really despise for their inaccuracy to the book and how they ruin the characters in the book. Yeah, I'm talking about The Goblet of Fire and Half-Blood Prince. Half-Blood Prince was my favorite book, so it's so sad to see it get screwed up that badly. But that all pales in comparison to The Goblet of Fire. Now, Goblet of Fire wasn't my favorite book, so my expectations weren't that high for the movie. But to say these things did not reach them is an understatement. I remember watching the movie on my 11th birthday and falling asleep. It should have been the most exciting movie with the most mystery, ended up just being the worst. They put in all these unnecessary scenes, and the scenes that they did put in were usually butchered. But there's already enough videos on YouTube of people explaining how they would have made the movie if they directed it. So instead of me talking about how I would fix the movie, I'm actually just going to go and fix it. By using a bit of editing, I'm going to try and fix a lot of the broken scenes in The Goblet of Fire. So without any further ado, let's get started. So we're going to be doing the changes in chronological order, but there's two main issues that I want to address that will definitely be addressed in this video. One is Barty Crouch, and two is Dumbledore. The whole Barty Crouch mystery is ruined throughout the movie, which is one, that's what I'm going to be fixing, and two, Dumbledore is never acting calmly, which is also a very big issue.
You're absolutely sure?
So first, we're going to be fixing the first scene, which for some reason has Barty Crouch in it, even though he isn't there in the book, which kind of ruins the whole mystery aspect later in the story. So for now, we're going to be cutting Barty Crouch out of this particular scene, so let's see how the scene looks without Barty Crouch.
The boy is everything. It cannot be done without him, and it will be done exactly as I said. I will not disappoint you, my lord. Good. Let us gather our own comrades. Send them aside. Nagini tells me the old Muggle caretaker is standing just outside the door. Step aside, Wormtail, so I can give our guest a proper greeting. Avada Kedavra!
Now let's move on to the Quidditch World Cup. Now, I would really like to see a full-blown match between Ireland and Bulgaria, especially because these are professional teams, and we would see the match from a third-person perspective. Because usually when watching Harry Potter play, we're with Harry Potter, so we're kind of seeing it from more of a first-person perspective. However, this match would be in a third-person perspective, as we'd be watching from Harry Potter's eyes as he's watching the professionals play. This would have been a really cool match. It didn't have to be that long. It could have just been a montage. I would have really enjoyed to see this play out. However, instead, we didn't get it, which is so sad because last movie we only got one Quidditch match because they had cut out two of the Quidditch matches just to make a dope ending. Now, although I really like that movie and I think it's perfect just the way it is, I would really like to see more Quidditch matches. So this movie would have been the perfect opportunity to give us a Quidditch match, since they had a whole team of professionals who knew exactly how to do stuff with CGI, but instead we didn't get a single bit of actual Quidditch action. That is my main problem. However, I'm not a professional, so I cannot CGI that in. However, one of my bigger problems comes after the Quidditch match scene, which never happens. But after the Quidditch match ends, which we don't see, the dark mark is casted in the sky by none other than Barty Crouch Jr. Now, in the book, we see a mysterious character cast a dark mark, which further enhances the mystery because now we added another mystery of who cast the dark mark. So it's so sad that in this particular scene, right after ruining the beginning of the movie by not having the Quidditch scene, they further ruin the movie start by having this character who's supposed to be a mystery be revealed instantly. However, the way I've edited it, I think actually enhances the mystery because we wonder the same question Harry Potter's wondering, which is who's that guy? Why is he chasing me? Why is he running away? And why did he cast the dark mark? Let's take a look.
More murder! Harry! Where are you?
The next scene is so annoying because it literally contradicts the whole scene in the book, or at least the whole part of the book. See, in this scene, Harry's name is put in the Goblet of Fire, and it comes out of the Goblet of Fire, and Dumbledore sees it, and then he goes to Harry and asks him calmly if he put his name in the Goblet of Fire. This whole scene is supposed to show how calm Dumbledore is, even under high pressure situations. That's what the scene was supposed to do. But of course, it got messed up in the movie, and then we just got this guy yelling. So I went and fixed the scene to make it sound like he's saying things calmly. However, this is a bit of a more shoddy edit, so hopefully you guys can bear with me here.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter? No.
Come on, Harry. Harry, for goodness sake.
Did you put your name into the Goblet of Fire, Harry?
No, sir.
But of course he is lying.
The hell he is! The Goblet of Fire is an exceptionally powerful magical object.
But that marks the end of this video. But this is only the beginning. This is only part 1. So I'll see you in part 2 coming out tomorrow. Peace.